pregnant. Oh, Dusty, that's no reason for you to run away with her. You're throwing your whole life away if you do that, Dusty.
I've been over it, and I've been over it. There's nothing else to do.
There's gotta be. Have you talked to John about this?
I can't talk to John about it because I moved out.
God, no, Dusty, you can't do this. You just started college. Come on.
I promise you, as soon as the baby's born, I'm going to come back, and you and I can start...
No, you can't. People always say that, but they never do. They never come back. You're putting your whole future on the line for what?
Because it's just as much my responsibility as it is Meg's. I promise you, as soon as it's over, I'll get a divorce.
A divorce?
I'll come back.
What? No, God, Dusty, you're not going to marry her. Please don't tell me.
Really, I have to. There's nothing else to do. I have to go.
No, wait, God. Oh. When are you planning on leaving?
As soon as I can get the money together, because Meg doesn't want her family to find out, so we have to leave right away. Please don't hate me for this, okay?
I don't hate you. Oh, my God, no. I don't hate you. I just feel so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Just remember what a special part of my life you are. And you always will be, okay?
Okay.
I love you. I gotta go.
No. Oh, God. No. No, Dusty, wait, please. Wait. Oh, I love you too.
I'm coming.
Have a minute, darling.
Hello, Lucinda.
Well,
I'm expecting a guest in a moment.
oh, someone scrumptious, I hope. Something delightful. I remember I dropped by and surprised you once before some morning, and I saw this whole place in the most delicious disarray.
Oh, come on, Lucinda. We're both beyond the age of consent, and you must realize that.
I realize that, darling, but what I didn't realize that morning was that the man that you were involved with was my son-in-law.
Craig.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by Bold 3 Detergent with fabric softener built right in. And by butter-flavored Crisco. It gives baked and fried foods a rich butter flavor.
It takes my boys longer to dress than it does my daughters. We have a wait.
Oh, that's okay. Actually, before Seth comes down, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Oh, sure. What?
Well, it's about a short story. I want to submit it to my English lit professor and get his opinion and see if he can help Seth get into some special classes or something.
Oh, Franny, that would be wonderful.
Yeah.
But you know he never finished high school.
Well, maybe he could help with that, too.
Do you think?
Yeah, you never know.
Excuse me. It's just wonderful. Hello?
Hello, Emma, it's John.
Oh, John, hello. I'm so glad you called back. It's nice to hear your voice.
It's nice to hear yours, too. Listen, I was wondering, are you going to be free a little bit later on? I have about an hour's worth of work here at the hospital, and I'd like to come out. I have to talk to you.
Yes. Well, I'll hold dinner for you, okay?
No, you don't have to go to any trouble.
It's no trouble. John, are you all right? Is that thing between you and Dusty still bothering you? What's going on?
Well, that's what I would like to talk to you about, but not really over the phone, okay? Look, I got to run now, so I'll see you in about an hour. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. You know John Dixon rather well, don't you?
Sort of.
He seems like a very complex man.
Yeah, he is. But, you know, I heard my mother saying recently what a good influence you've been on him.
Well, he's been a very good influence on me, too. I really enjoy being with him. He's got a wonderful sense of humor. He makes me laugh. I don't know.
Where is everybody?
We're right down here in the parlor waiting for you.
Oh, don't say anything about the short story, okay? Right. Okay.
Yeah, what are you two whispering about?
Oh, we were just saying how talented you are, how very handsome you are.
Yeah.
Come on.
You see that? His mama can make him blush. Look at that.
Look, while I was upstairs changing, I saw Craig's car pull away. Has Iva come in yet?
Well, we haven't seen her. No.
Well, maybe I ought to go out and see how she is.
Why don't you wait a bit? Perhaps she wants a little bit of time alone. Okay. Did you bring in those hummingbird feeders?
Yeah, on the porch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put them up for the winter.
You're worried about Iva, huh?
Yeah. I know this won't go any further. Craig and Iva got real close this summer, and I know you're friends with Sierra, so you know how they feel about each other.
Yeah, well, they were pretty serious. I mean, they were going to get married, but then I guess something went wrong, and Sierra left town, and when she came back, she was married to Tonio.
Yeah, so I understand.
But I don't think she's ever stopped loving Craig.
Well, I think the feeling goes both ways. I just hate to see Iva get hurt.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, when 3 people are involved, someone usually does.
I know.
Ma'am. It's Dusty, isn't it? Saw him running to his car.
Dusty's having a lot of problems right now, and I can't talk about it.
Not even with me?
No. Please don't ask me, okay? Just don't ask.
Is Meg up at your house?
I don't know where Meg is. I don't care where she is. I don't know.
I gotta go talk to her, okay? I want you to stay here. Don't go anywhere.
Where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna go? Oh, Dusty. I'm gonna miss you so much. I miss you so much.
Ah, well, you're not denying your involvement with Tonio. That's to your credit.
No, I'm not denying it. He's known for days that he's been followed.
Must be more going on around here than even I imagined.
No, Lucinda, my involvement with Tonio was over a long time ago.
Then who were you having lunch with holding hands today?
He was trying to warn me.
Warn you about what?
That someone knew about us.
Who? Craig Montgomery?
Oh, I see. So it was Craig that told you.
He never mentioned your name. But Tad Channing knew, didn't he?
Yes, Channing knew. He was using the information to try to make me do things.
Oh, Donnie, please. I mean, I really don't even want to know about it. This is me. It's me here. I remember warning you to stay away from my son-in-law. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember.
Well, then what's going on? Are you in love with him?
No.
What is going on? How could you risk making me angry? How could you risk when I have
excuse,
backed you to the
Lucinda,
hill?
no excuse.
You are on shaky ground, lady. And I'm not finished with you.
Iva? Hey, are you in here? Iva? Iva? Oh, my God. Iva.
Seth's probably going to be talking to Iva for a bit, but you might like something to drink.
Oh, thank you.
You know, one of the things that I really love about Seth, that I really respect about him, is the way he's become like a father to his brothers and sisters. I think that's nice.
Yes, it is nice. You know, after his father died, he just took that all on. He took all that responsibility.
Mama!
What in the world is this?
Mama! There's been an accident. I was falling through the hayloft. The floorboards must have given way or something. I found her on the floor.
Wait.
Well, unless she's unconscious. I didn't think we ought to move her, but we need an ambulance.
I'll call Memorial. No. Call the ambulance services at Luther's Corners. It's quicker. And then call Memorial.
Okay.
God.
All right. this is the Snyder farm. My sister's had an accident and we need an ambulance here right away.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Sweetheart. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God, make her be all right. Oh, dear God, please. Please, God.
The part of Lila Montgomery is being played today by Lee Bryant.
Hi, is this Dr. Samuel's office? Oh, good. Then maybe you can help. My name's Sierra Reyes. I was there earlier today and had some tests done. And I was wondering if the results had come in yet. Yeah, I'll hold. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow morning. Yeah, thank you for helping me. Bye-bye.
Who is it?
Craig.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, what a day.
Did you talk to Iva? Didn't go very well, did it?
Well, as well as can be expected.
You know, Craig, I told you that you should wait.
She's been honest with me, honey. It wouldn't be fair. You got anything to drink?
I have some brandy.
That'd be great.
So how was she when you left her?
Amazing. She did most of the talking. She tried to make it as easy as she could. Incredible woman. I'm sorry, honey. It's just...
No, it's I know. I'm sure that it was awful for both of you.
Hello? Sierra, it's Lila. Is my son there by any chance?
Just a minute. It's your mother.
Hi, Ma. What's up?
Hi. I thought you ought to know. We just had a call from Seth Snyder.
Why? What happened? What?
All I know is apparently Iva had some sort of fall and she's unconscious. They're bringing her into Memorial by ambulance.
Oh, God. All right. All right, thanks, Mom. I'm coming over there. I'm on the way, all right?
What is it? What happened?
Iva, she had some kind of accident when I left. They're taking her to the hospital.
Oh, no.
Look, why don't you come with me, okay?
I don't think I should, but you go and call me and tell me what her condition is. Please call.
All right, do me a favor. Could you call Mona Lisa, ask Lisa to take over for me tonight?
Sure,
and
yeah.
give Steve and Betsy a call, too.
Okay, I will. Okay, now you get on over there and just make sure I was over.
Mama! The ambulance is on the way. She's gonna be all right. Oh, good, she's gonna be all right.
I know you're here to withdraw your investment, so why don't you just do it and get it over with, okay?
Oh, darling, speaking of investments, why did you lie to me? Why did you give me your personal check for $200,000 and pretend to me that that was my investment in Craig's business?
Because I couldn't do that to Craig when he was in jail, that's why.
That was a mistake, darling, because that was my money. And now we're talking about my son-in-law.
I already told you I have no excuse. I knew from the start that it was dangerous.
Ah, danger. You know, I think that's what it was. That was what led you on, the element that you couldn't resist. You remind me very much of myself, darling. But I thought that you were shrewder, colder, brighter.
What's your point, Lucinda?
My point is that I'm disappointed in you, darling. But I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'm going to do you a favor. A favor like none that anyone has ever done for you before. I'm going to give you a piece of advice.
Advice?
Yes. It's not clever. It's not clever to be so clever. You're obvious, or I never would have picked up on you, Antonio, the way I did immediately. A smart woman knows what the situation is. She sizes it up, and she does not let danger become such an aphrodisiac that she throws everything away. You need a lighter touch, darling.
Well, thank you very much, but I don't quite understand what your point is.
This is the ante, baby. The investments. I'm leaving my investment in Simply Barbara. I am leaving my investment in your name in Craig's business, and I'm hanging on to the $200,000 myself just lightly, just to see if you can learn subtlety, which you will learn fast, because if you don't, I will pull all my investments so fast that your head will come spinning off your gorgeous neck. I can be very forgiving, darling, but I don't like to play with losers.
My guest has arrived.
I don't want my son-in-law to know that we've had this conversation.
You won't hear it from me.
Oh, darling, let's have lunch when you get back from New York, all right? And good luck.
Thank you.
Dusty. Hello, Dusty. I want to see you at the house soon.
Okay.
Goodbye, darling.
Bye.
Hi.
Hello.
You sounded very upset on the phone. What's wrong? Come on in.
Barbara. I'm having a little bit of a problem, so I really need to borrow some money.
Honey, what about your trust fund that Gunner set up for you?
Well, I can't really touch that until I'm 19, so we can use that as a security for this.
How much do you need?
I need a couple of thousand.
Oh. Can we talk about this first?
Barbara, I can't.
It's a lot of money.
I know.
Dusty, Gunner loved you very much. And that's why he set up this trust for you. Can I give you a check?
Yes. Thank you, Barbara.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you why you didn't go to John for help?
Because John and I had a little falling out, so I don't live at the penthouse anymore.
What? Dusty, where are you living?
I live with Lila.
Honey, why don't you come here and live with me?
Because I...
Would you get that while I write your check?
Hello. Hello, laddie.
Hi.
I'm Duncan McKechnie.
Hi, Dusty Donovan. Heard a lot about you. I'm one of Shannon's friends.
I see. Well, don't let whatever she told you, don't hold it against me.
Right.
Barbara?
Duncan, would you please make yourself a drink and make me one as well? Now, that's for you.
Thank you.
I'm in New York next week. This is my phone number there. I want you to call me if you need me for anything, okay?
Okay. Barbara, thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't forget this.
You take care of yourself, all right?
All right.
Call me.
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, how does that young lad fit into your busy schedule?
He's Gunner's son.
Ah, the man you were married to whom you lost so suddenly. You know, you've so many sides to you. I'm beginning to wonder if I'll ever understand them all.
You're one to talk, McKechnie.
Well, perhaps that's why we're fascinated with one another. Cheers.
Hi. Matthew said you were here. What's going on?
Yeah. How come you're all dressed up?
Dusty's coming over. I got a big date. You didn't believe me when I said I was going to be Mrs. Dusty Donovan, but when it happens, don't forget you did.
Yeah, well, that's not all you didn't tell me about. What about the fact that you're pregnant?
You're crazy.
No, I'm not. But you are if you think that's any way to trap a guy into marrying you.
Look, I do things my way. You do things yours, so bug off.
Come on, you're my sister. I care about you. I'm not just going to stand here and let you do this to yourself, Meg.
Just stop it. Dusty is all ready to marry me. We're probably going to leave tonight.
Come on, you're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, well, what's going to stop
Your own
me?
common sense, I would hope. Now, Dusty doesn't love you.
He's gonna learn to.
People don't learn to love.
Oh, now you're the big expert because of Lily?
I saw the look on Dusty's face when he told Lily about it. Now, it wasn't the look of love. It was the look of being trapped, confused, and he was hating it.
Stop talking to me about love. Iva fell in love with Craig, and now he's gonna dump her for Sierra. What did love get her? I'm gonna take care of myself.
Hello, Carl.
Oh, hello, John.
I heard you just brought her in.
She's regaining consciousness.
Iva, it's Lila, Craig's mother. Where am I?
Memorial Hospital, Miss Snyder. You had a bad fall.
It hurts.
Sure it does. She seems to have some movement in her arms and her fingers. Miss Snyder, we're going to run some tests to see the extent of your injuries, but in the meantime, I want you to very carefully and very slowly try to move the toes on your left foot. All right, now the same for the right foot. Can you feel that?
No.
Okay, I want you to very gently try to move your feet slightly to the left.
I can't move at all.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by Jif, the peanut butter with the fresh roasted peanutty difference, and by Pringles potato chips, regular, light, rippled, cheesums, and sour cream and onion. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Hey, thanks for waiting.
I had no place else to go. God, this place is a mess. You don't think you can handle 2 jobs at once, could you?
No. Hey, what are you thinking about, huh? You okay?
I don't know. It's just Dusty. I mean, he's in all this trouble. There's nothing I can do about it.
Well, you did your best. You tried to help him,
Yeah,
right?
I did. I gotta call him.
Wait,
I gotta
before.
call him. We call him. I need her advice. I have to talk to Iva about his advice. I need her from.
I got a better idea, okay?
What?
Let's take that ride.
Carl, then
You
did you
can
look
call Iva when
outside?
you
It's
get back.
raining. It's
So
raining
what?
outside.
It's not that bad.
Oh, gosh. You know what my mom says? I'm susceptible to colds and everything. Flu.
Yeah, well, she also said that you were allergic to cats. Remember that?
I guess she did.
Haven't you ever ridden in the rain before? It's a lot of fun, especially in the fall. You get the mist all over your face, smell the leaves. It's fun.
Make it sound exciting.
It is. So why don't we go out there before it gets too dark? Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. I'll call Iva later.
Come on.
Why haven't they told us anything yet?
Mama, Dr. Dixon will let us know when there's some news, okay?
Poor baby, she kept calling Craig's name in the ambulance.
Well, I tried to reach him everywhere I could. I tried the apartment, his office. I even left a message at the Mona Lisa with Jimmy the bartender.
You want me to try again?
Well, where else can you try him?
Hi. Look, Mama just called me. What's going on? How is she?
Well, they're running some tests, some regular things.
What happened?
Well, she fell through the rotten floorboards in the hayloft. I kept meaning to fix them.
Come on. I don't have to tell you that I was a strong lady, just like the rest of her family, huh? Okay?
Oh, you guys.
Gus, what happened? How's Iva?
Is Iva okay? Well, there's no word yet.
Well, what happened?
Yeah, we heard there was an accident in the barn. She fell through the rotten floorboards in the hayloft.
You know, we forgot to tell Holden and Meg.
Also, Lily, what about Lily?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to call her yet. I'll give her a call over at the Walsh place. Holden said something about going over there to see Lily, so I'll get him to tell her and Meg, too.
All right. Well, have you heard anything? Have the doctor said anything?
No, they
yet?
haven't told us anything. We don't know.
We have to find out what's
Nothing. Who's the
happening.
doctor on the case?
John, Dr. John. John, what's happening?
Emma, can I talk to you for a minute?
Mama, what's going on?
All I know is Dr. Hessler ordered a CAT scan.
Hey, what is it?
Baby, it's all my fault.
What? What's
If anything happens to her, I told her I was going to fix those boards in the loft. I mean, when we were working on the condo job, I was going to
It's not your fault.
It's my fault.
It's not your fault. Stop it. And Iva would be the first one to tell you that. Now, come on. Don't think like that. We have to just make sure that she's okay. And make sure that she gets the best care, all right?
Yeah, I know.
The fall that she's taken has been a real shock to the system, but I don't want you to worry unduly until we get the test results back. I can give you a little something more concrete to think about, okay? Are you wait here? I'll be right back.
All right.
Hi, Audrey.
Oh, hi, John.
You're working real late tonight, huh?
Yeah, I was called back for an emergency C-section. I just finished.
Have you talked to Dustin yet?
No, I haven't.
See. Look, I have a favor to ask you.
Oh, John, if this has anything to do with Meg's medical...
No, it doesn't. I would like you to talk to Dustin first thing in the morning. Would you please tell him I told you he is the father of the child and that I suggested he come in to talk to you before he does anything?
Well, it's a little unusual, but I'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see if you were all right.
Just saying a short prayer before I call Holden.
Yeah, but Franny, she's got to be all right. She's been through so much.
Oh, Mother, darling, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Did I start out? Matthew said that you were here, and I just wanted to come here and be with you. I had a premonition, baby. I thought maybe something had happened at the hospital and you would want to talk to me and need a mother. This room is so appalling, sweetheart. We are going out to dinner.
Wait, Mother,
this
wait,
minute.
Mother.
I want to hear
No,
it.
stop.
What?
I'm going to find Lily.
Well, all right, let's find her. Why do you have to find Lily?
Because Iva Snyder has been in an accident.
Iva Snyder? What kind of an accident?
Well, I don't know exactly. I just know that she's unconscious. They've taken her to Memorial, and I thought that Lily would like to know because they're such good friends.
Now, wait a minute. Now,
no,
wait.
not wait, Mother. No. Did Fenwick drive you here?
Yes, darling.
All right, then we will get in the car. We'll use the car phone, find out Iva's condition, and then tell Lily. Now,
Dear.
come on. Mother, come on.
All right, dear.
Okay.
Where have you been? What took you so
Because I
long?
had some things to take care of.
Like what?
Like getting the money to finance our trip, Meg.
Did you get the money?
Yes, I did. I was lucky enough. I have an old friend, and she came to my rescue. Also, I had to go to Lila's house. I left her a note. I thanked her for everything. I called the hospital, personnel department. I said I was going to quit, stuff like that.
Does that mean we can leave tonight?
Meg, as far as I'm concerned, we can leave right now. Let's go say goodbye to your family, and let's go.
Well, I've been thinking about that. I just don't think that's really a good idea.
We can't just leave without telling them.
There's plenty of time to do that once we get to New York and get married.
I don't want to do it that way.
If we go over to the farm, Iva's going to stick her big nose into it, and then Holden and Mama are going to try to talk us out of it. No, it's my family. Let me handle it my way.
Okay, fine. Pack your stuff. Let's go.
I already have.
See, that's not fair because we never said we were going to go tonight.
I did just in case. Come on, come on. You can help me get my stuff.
Hold on a second. Get the phone.
All right, all right. Hello?
Meg? Hi, this is Seth. Is Holden there?
No, I think he's gone somewhere with Lily. Is something wrong?
Yeah. Real wrong. Gosh, I didn't want to tell you like this over the phone, but, it's Iva, Meg.
What's happened?
She's had an accident. Mom and I are over here at Memorial. It could be bad.
Oh, my God. All right. I'll be right there. Oh, God. We gotta go. Something's happened to Iva.
What?
I don't know. we can forget about going to New York. We have to get over to the hospital. Oh, let's go.
Are you thinking about Dusty's father or your trip to New York? Maybe you're thinking about me.
No. I was just thinking about life. About how strange things can be. How all of a sudden, without even knowing it, things can turn. Have you heard from Brian and Shannon?
Aye, as a matter of fact, I have. I called over there to see how Shannon had weathered the kidnapping, and I'm pleased to say she's as feisty as ever.
Any idea when Brian's going to get back?
I imagine as soon as the divorce decree is final.
You going to contest it?
That depends. I was wondering if our little agreement was still in effect.
No, I put that to bed a long time ago.
I'm glad to hear it.
Why is that?
Because it has occurred to me that the only reason you wanted to keep them apart was your obsession with Brian.
Don't be ridiculous. It was over a long time ago.
Oh, good. Do you mean to tell me that you went to all that trouble and expense of bringing me over from Scotland merely for the thrill of it all?
Maybe.
Interesting. Are you generally drawn to subterfuge and danger rather than doing things conventionally?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, you needn't be afraid to admit it, Lassie. I'm the same. Why fantasize about an exciting life when you can live one?
Speaking of past loves, why don't you tell me what really happened to Suzanne?
I told you. She disappeared. And that's all I know, except that she was a big mistake in my life.
Why?
It's because she knew I was obsessed with her, and she used it to control me. I knew there was an element of danger with Suzanne, but that was part of the fascination.
Strange you should say that. I was talking to Kim a couple days ago. And I told her that I found you dangerous.
Well, since we both admit there's an element of danger in our attraction to one another, perhaps I should wish you good luck on your trip to New York and leave.
Perhaps. Duncan. Don't go.
Matthew? Oh, where is he? Where is that man?
I don't know, but I think that I should go to Lily's room, see if she's
Johnny,
there.
now stop. We did not really get any information from the hospital about Iva's condition. I think it's better if we do not tell Lily anything
Mother.
right away.
We have to tell her. And she'd never forgive us. She's not a child anymore. She has a right to know.
All right, you're right. You must feel awful. It must hurt. Craig would just leave you and rush off to see Iva.
No, Mother, I don't feel awful. I love that about him. The fact that he stands by people he cares about.
Oh, sweetheart. Antonio said that he ran into you in Craig's office today.
Mrs. Walsh?
Yeah, Matthew, there you are. Where is Miss Lily? Have you seen her?
No, I haven't. Not since she went down to the stables to go riding with Holden Snyder.
Oh, she did she?
No, Mother, you're not going to tell her over the telephone.
Do you take me for a cretin? I am just telephoning to see if she's there.
Well, what'd you think?
Yeah. Riding in the rain is a lot of fun. Just made me realize
Realize what?
How much I've missed the past 17 years of my whole life.
To tell you the truth, I never enjoyed it half as much till tonight with you.
Thanks. Oh, gosh, it's cold. Yeah.
Wouldn't want to prove your mother right by you catching a cold.
No, I wouldn't. Wouldn't. Why don't we go back to my house? We could have a sauna together.
Well, that sounds great, but if your mother ever came back and caught me in her sauna, she'd have my hide.
Wow. Remember, Holden, that you're an employee of Walsh Enterprises now.
Wait, what is this here? This wasn't here before.
It's Dusty's handwriting. Oh, my God, Holden. Oh, my God, it's Iva. She's had an accident. She's had Memorial. Oh, my God.
I gave you your chance.
For what?
To let me go. Never to darken your door again.
I didn't want you to go.
I just want you to realize, and this goes for me as well, that we both may be making the same mistake all over again.
Just promise you'll never try to control me.
And you promise never to taunt me with other men just to prove that you have power over me.
Where's Iva? Where is she?
Hey, calm down.
Sweetheart, she's with the doctors. She's with the doctors.
Oh, Mama, what happened?
She fell through those rotten boards in the... Oh. Wait a sec. There's Dr. Dixon. Maybe he has some news now.
John.
Dr. Dixon.
John, what's the Dr. Hester saying?
Dr. Hester is bringing in another neurologist. He wants a second opinion while he's doing the CAT scan.
Oh, dear God. The second doctor, it must be very serious.
No,
Excuse me, are you Mrs. Snyder?
Yes, I am.
I have to have these admittance forms filled out on your daughter.
That can wait, okay?
No, I'm afraid not. This is for insurance purposes. We need these forms filled out right away.
All right, see the gentleman in the blue coat over there? That's our employer. Why don't you go talk to him? He can give you all the information you need.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Are you Miss Snyder's employer?
Yeah.
Good. I need for you to fill out these forms listing the name of your medical insurance and your group number.
Okay. I don't have the information with me. Can I bring them in from the office tomorrow?
Oh, all right. But please be sure you do. We need these forms on file right away.
Absolutely, yeah, okay. Oh, my God.
What? What is it?
Maybe. I don't know how to tell you this.
What?
But,
Tell me what?
Well, you know how Iva writes all the checks for
Yeah.
the company, and a couple of weeks ago she wrote out the check for the medical insurance premium, the one that covers all our employees, and she gave it to me to sign, and it was late. I told her to go home. You know, I'd mail it, and then I saw that the deposit hadn't cleared yet, and so I thought I'd better hold it a couple of days. You know, you don't want it to bounce.
Steve.
And then the Channing business
Oh, God, don't tell me.
broke loose, and I forgot to mail it.
Oh, Steve.
Hester won't know for sure until after the CAT scan, so I don't want you to anticipate the worst, all right?
Yes, you're right. Thank you. John, are you okay? You said on the phone that there was something that you wanted to talk to me about.
That can wait. My goodness, you have enough on your mind as it is, all right?
Mrs. Snyder here?
Yes, I'm Emma Snyder.
I'm Carl Hessler.
Hello.
I just wanted you to know that before we take your daughter down, that she is experiencing some paralysis in the lower half of her body. Now, we're not sure whether that's due to the trauma of the fall or to some injury to the spinal area. I'm going to let her have one visitor, but please, make it brief.
Okay. Thank you, Doctor. Craig, you go.
Oh, Emma, that should be you.
No. She called for you in the ambulance. I knew that seeing you would help her. Please go.
You want me to get you something?
Yeah, I'd love some warm. I'm
Okay.
cold all over.
I'll get you a little soup, all right? Something like that.
Come on, Maggie, be strong. For Mama's sake, please.
Seth has said so many mean things to Iva.
Sisters do that. She never took her seriously.
I hope not.
Now, come on, you pull yourself together, all right? I'm gonna go talk to Mama. Come on now.
Hello, Meg. What's wrong?
It's my sister. She's had an accident. They think she might be paralyzed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I did want to talk to you about something, but I think this isn't the time. I'll see you later.
No, please, please, Liz. Tell me now, right?
All right. I talked to Dr. Dixon.
About what?
Well, he told me that Dusty Donovan is the father of your child.
Oh, I see. Well, I know that Dusty works here. I didn't want to embarrass him.
I understand. Anyway, John suggested that the three of us sit down together and talk things out, and I think it's a very good idea.
But it's not necessary. Dusty and I have already decided what's best.
Well, don't you think you should at least suggest it, Dusty?
Suggest what?
Well, once again, not too long.
Hey. Can't leave you alone for a minute, huh?
Guess not.
Sure.
Thanks, Mom.
Sorry this had to
Shut up.
happen.
You talk too much. I'm here, honey. I'm here, okay? I'm gonna stay right here with you until you're okay.
Stay tuned for Capital. Next on most of these CBS stations. Menswear by Barney's New York. Jewelry by Yves Saint Laurent. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.